Good morning, sisters and brothers. While going through emails from 2005, came to my attention that today was April 16th. And although it's not considered an official feast day for Bernadette Soubirous, and I felt compelled to go ahead and read this email from April 17th, 2005, titled St. Bernadette Soubirous. Personally, I feel a close connection to Bernadette. Back in the 60s growing up, the Song of Bernadette was a movie I remember seeing that had an impact on me as a child. At the beginning of the movie, there's a saying that goes like this: "For those who believe, no explanation is necessary. For those who do not believe, no explanation is possible." Bernadette Soubirous was born in 1844, the first child of an extremely poor miller in the town of Lourdes in southern France. The family was living in the basement of a dilapidated building when on February 11th, 1858, the Blessed Virgin Mary appeared to Bernadette in a cave above the banks of the Gave River near Lourdes. Bernadette, 14 years old, was known as a virtuous girl, though a dull student who had not even made her first Holy Communion. In poor health, she had suffered from asthma from an early age. There were 18 appearances in all, the final one occurring on the feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, July 16th. Although Bernadette's initial reports provoked skepticism, her daily visions of the Lady brought great crowds of the curious. The Lady, Bernadette explained, had instructed her to have a chapel built on the spot of the visions. There the people were to come to wash in and drink of the water of the spring that had welled up from the very spot where Bernadette had been instructed to dig. According to Bernadette, the lady of her visions was a girl of 16 or 17 who wore a white robe with a blue sash. Yellow roses covered her feet. A large rosary was on her right arm. In the vision on March 25th, she told Bernadette, "I am the Immaculate Conception." It was only when the words were explained to her that Bernadette came to realize who the lady was. Few visions have ever undergone the scrutiny that these appearances of the Immaculate Virgin were subject to. Lourdes became one of the most popular Marian shrines in the world, attracting millions of visitors. Miracles were reported at the shrine and in the waters of the spring. After thorough investigation, church authorities confirmed the authenticity of the apparitions in 1862. During her life, Bernadette suffered much. She was hounded by the public as well as by civic officials, until at last she was protected in a convent of nuns. 5 years later, she petitioned to enter the Sisters of Notre Dame. After a period of illness, she was able to make the journey from Lourdes and enter the novitiate. But within 4 months of her arrival, she was given the last rites of the church and allowed to profess her vows. She recovered enough to become infirmarian and then sacristan. But chronic health problems persisted. She died on April 16th, 1879, at the age of 35. She was canonized in 1933. Millions of people have come to the spring Bernadette uncovered for healing of body and spirit, but she found no relief from ill health there. Bernadette stumbled through life, guided only by blind faith in things she did not understand, as we all must do from time to time. May God bless you, sisters and brothers. Have a great rest of your day, and I do hope to see you again soon.